All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bahadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule to teach well, peace, love, and salutations to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel. Going back to the spirit with another lesson, and I pray I hope this lesson is edifying. Just scrolling through TikTok, and there was a couple of videos that I came across a couple of days ago, and I've been meaning to get to them. So this is kind of like, various topics about the woman, but also the evils that are being multiplied upon the earth, because there's some really wicked shit going on, and we're about to get into it in this lesson. And I think I might call this lesson some very wicked things going on. So without further ado, I'm just going to get started. We're going to play these videos. This is Matthew 12, 24 and 12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Now, I'm about to play a video, a very disturbing video of a Northern Kingdom woman who was selling tamales. And she killed 56 people, cut them up, and started selling them in her tamales. Okay? And it's a very disheartening story, but we always get on the Judite woman. Hey, but these Northern Kingdom women be doing some wicked shit too, man. I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous. You had another Northern Kingdom woman that was killing men and doing satanic rituals with their bodies and stuff like that. The nigga woman is out of control, that's for sure. But the Northern Kingdom woman, man, they on a whole nother level of out of control. I mean, it's just hard to imagine that a woman can do this. So I'm gonna play this video, and I'm gonna play the whole video. I'm gonna try not to interrupt, but just listen to this story, man. And you can look this up and find it for yourself. But this shit right here is, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
Gomez Lopez, the Tamalera lady, was captured and apprehended by New Mexico City's law enforcement. The reason why she got apprehended was due to the fact that she was committing heinous crimes and selling tamales out of human remains. What's going on, yo? Hope everybody's having a blessed, productive day. With that being said, let's get right to it. All right, so today, have you guys heard about the woman that was making tamales out in Mexico? And she was convicted of cooking 50 females, ranging from 6 years all the way to like 30-some years. Now, I know it's a sensitive topic to talk about, and just want to send my condolences to all those members and all the family that were victims and the people that ate human meat without knowing. That's really sad and a tragic situation. Now, the woman got convicted. It's all on record, so I'm going off based on records that the court has provided out on the media. However, not everybody has been aware of that situation, but here's the facts. This Hispanic lady out of Mexico was selling tamales, and somehow, some way, she ran out of funds, and she needed money to re-up on the meat so she could cook the tamales and go out and sell them in the Metropolitan in Mexico. However, she didn't have no funds, and she was desperate, and she went to the desperate measures to acquire some type of funds or meat. And while she was walking, she stumbled and came across her first victim, which was a little girl. Don't know exactly their age. From her statements, that was the first case and the worst case that she experienced due to the fact that it was a little minor girl. The reason as to how she came across that little girl was because she was lost, and the little girl asked for assistance and help and asked her if she can provide her with a cell phone or could call the parents because she was lost. However, she didn't have a cell phone on her or anything like that, so she said like, yeah, sure, I'll help you, come with me to the house. She took the little girl to the house with promises of making phone calls and having the parents come pick her up. However, those weren't her intentions.
Alright, so as you can see in this video, and there's other videos, that you can see about it. You can actually Google the whole entire story about the lady and how she was, cutting up people and cooking them and serving them up. Wicked as hell. And this was in 2023. So we talk a lot about the so-called black women, but this is some heinous ass. This is some heinous shit right here. And it just goes to show you that that this world is as the scripture said, I'm gonna read it again, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Now I'm gonna go to a story because this right here is going to be the norm, especially when it comes to you women. This is going to be the norm in the times to come. This is an account of women that were eating their children. All right, this is Second Kings 6:26, and it says, "And as the king of Israel was passing upon the wall, there cried a woman saying, 'Help me, O Lord, O King.'" And see, this is just like when you look at the context of the story, this is how bugged out this fucking woman is. She doesn't see that there's anything wrong with what they just did, to the point to where she's asking the king of Israel for help. All right, and so this just gives you an example of how bugged out women can be. This is a hell of an extreme right here, to be this fucking bugged out and not realize that you just did something wrong, something terribly evil. So this is, and if a woman will go to this extreme in the ancient world, imagine now. Imagine now how they think, how they don't realize that what they do is wrong and there's no recourse of it. Okay? It says in verse 27, he said, if the Lord do not help thee, when shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor or out of the winepress? And the king said unto her, what aileth thee? And she answered him, this woman said unto me, give me thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son and then eat him. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. It's just horrible ass shit. These are the women of our nation, and this is modern day proof of how wicked, how evil these women can get. To where you don't have no faith, and you just start killing people and serving them up and feeding them to people. And the devil, on the one hand, you're killing people, and on the other hand, you're feeding people the dead bodies. Okay? And starting over, it says, verse 29, and says, so we boiled my son and did eat him. And I said unto her the next day, give thy son that we may eat him. And she had hid her son. And it had came to pass, when the king heard these words of the woman, he rent his clothes and passed by upon the wall. And he looked, and behold, he had sackcloth upon his flesh. And then he said, God do so and more also to me if the head of Elisha, the son of the Shaphat, shall stand on this day. Okay, so basically that was the point right there about them, eating the flesh. Okay, but it shows you how bugged out these damn women are, to where they will eat the flesh of their own children if they're hungry enough. And this woman wasn't even hungry at that particular time. She was just desperate because she wanted to do business. So instead of, like, you could have went out and killed the deer. You in Mexico, there's so many, you could have went and killed a boar or something like that. Y'all sell pork. I mean, if you eat human flesh, I'm quite sure you eat pork. I'm not saying that you should eat that, but I mean, there's plenty of options that were better than serving human flesh. Okay, and killing human beings. There were so many other options that you could have went by. And the very first opportunity you had was a little girl. Now the scripture says, talk about whoever perished being innocent. So those people that were killed, of course, the Lord, and the people that ate them, the Lord did that. The Lord did that to them. He had them come around to eat those human laced tamales, and he had them come around. Had that woman ask those people just so she can, kill them, and eat them. But she had other options. Like I said, Northern Kingdom is big for eating all type of abominable meats. And not saying that they should, but they're gonna do this shit anyway. But I'm just saying there was a whole bunch of other options that she had outside of killing, children and women and children to meet her goals. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. All right, so this one, not this
Yeah,
one.
they tryna mess with your mind or something. They tryna.
What the heck just happened?
Yeah, they tryna mess with your mind.
Okay, that one. We're gonna get to that one. This is the one right here.
This 44-year-old woman had her 19-year-old daughter help her chop her grandmother up, all because her grandmother caught her stealing. Police said we was called over to the 71-year-old woman's house after a family member said that they hadn't talked to her in a while. And when we got to the house and the 44-year-old woman opened up the door, you could smell the scent of death. We smelled it soon as she opened up the door. And we asked her, could we come in and look around? And when she said yes, we went in. And we went to the basement. And that's when we seen it. 3 garbage bags. 3 garbage bags filled with body parts. And we asked her, what did you use to cut her body up like that? And she said, I used the chainsaw. We used the chainsaw. My daughter helped me. We used a chainsaw and a barbecue grill.
All right, so you see that right there? You know, chainsaw and a barbecue grill. So hey, I'm gonna read this precept one more time in Matthew, because this says it all, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. This is a mother killing her mother with her daughter because they stole something. These people just got demons on them, man. You know? One second. Alright, so this is yeah, that's what I wanted. This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 5. 5 and 23. It says, but this people have a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Okay? Our people are gone, man. They're gone. The women are gone. The children are gone. Like, there was just a shooting at Six Flags, you know? There's it's just our people are gone. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit more. Let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Let's go to the very first chapter. This is gonna start at verse 3. It says, "For the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know; my people do not consider. A sinful nation laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel to anger. They are all going backward." Okay? They're all going backward. Alright? It says, "Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick. The whole heart is faint. From the sole of the foot even to the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with oil." Okay? So our people are gone. So when you see stuff like the tamale lady or the so-called black woman chopping her children up and all that shit, you know, you understand. All right, now we have another one. This one, we can get that one too. But this one right here, This is another one. All right, now this is concerning just Jake Man and Eve, and Eve, you getting right now. Eve is getting hers, and in many different ways. Whether or not it's the grandmother getting killed, or all of the women getting eaten. Because remember, she said it was women and little girls. He said it was women and little girls. All the women and little girls that have been eaten. You don't know what these people have been doing. Whether it be in this life or the past life, to cause that type of judgment. So let's go ahead and play this one.
People all charged with murdering a 20-year-old mother from Jasper. Someone found Mahogany Jackson's body on Monday in Birmingham after she had texted a family member that she had been kidnapped.
And not only was Jackson shot and killed, she was also sexually assaulted by multiple people. Now there are 7 people under arrest facing charges for felony and capital murder, also kidnapping. And Chief Thurman says all of the suspects were acquaintances of the victim. And not only was she tortured to death, some of these horrific acts were recorded by those suspects.
Facts of this case are deplorable and sickening. Saddest of all, they were made public by the suspect's decision to videotape portions of this horrific act. We hope to shield Mahogany's family and friends by withholding specific facts surrounding the investigation. However, we have determined that Mahogany was a victim of sexual assault with murder and kidnapping. There's videos of some of these heinous acts taking place, and that's something that was a pivotal piece of the investigation.
Now, they always want to try to play this little sob story. Now, you have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men. And they all collaborated together to get this girl. What the hell did she do? You want to sit here and you want to talk about all the stuff that these men, they did this to her, they did that. What the hell did she do? She did something. She did something to provoke these men. This is why they did what they did. She did something to provoke them. Okay? Alright? And she probably slept with all of them and was playing games with all of them. Alright? And they kind of find out and say, oh, you want to have a party? Well, let's have a party then. Because men just don't get together like this and have that type of vengeful spirit against the woman unless she did something terrible. Alright? They just didn't pick up a random moment. Like you said, all of them were acquaintances with her. They all knew her. So if all of them knew her, what the hell did she do to them? She did something to them to trigger this. Okay? Like I just brought out in the book of Matthew, because iniquity shall abound. What the hell did this woman do? You see? That's why Eve is losing. Let me get this scripture right here. This is Micah 7:10. It says, and then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. Who said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, and now she shall be trodden down as the mire in the street. So you see this woman, that one with the fake colored hair and the little perky, a prideful smile that she got, right? And she was killed, but what did she do? I guarantee you, whatever she did, it was worthy of death. All right, but this just goes to show you that the women are losing on many different levels. Okay. They're losing. Now this is one more video that I want to get. And this one is new data suggests this was back in a number in 2021, but it says new data suggests the black woman is the most undesirable woman to date, which is true. She has the worst attitude. Okay, she's uncooperative. Okay, she's destructive. She has no wisdom. You don't know when to shut the fuck up. But it's not just a black woman. It's all the tribes. But she's the leader. She's the one that stands out the most. Okay, because I just had I was with a Northern Kingdom woman. And it was times that I wanted to put her face in the ground. Because she just wouldn't shut up. Right. So it's not just a black woman. It's just that the black woman is the most prominent. But the other tribes do this shit too. They follow in their older sister's footsteps. Okay? Alright, they following this black bitch's footsteps. It's fucking demon, but you're better off finding a Northern Kingdom woman than you are with the so-called black woman. Alright? But just shows you that the black women are losing, man. Women are losing on this side. They're losing. They're doing all type of crazy shit, and things are just going to get worse. Okay? Things are going to get worse. Alright? For y'all black women. Alright. So let's continue on. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, and I find more bitter than death. Ecclesiastes 7 to 26, and I found more bitter than death, a woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleases Yahweh, power shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. You see? So, hey, the woman, her hands are as bands, her mind is snares and nets, and you never know what's going on in that demonic ass mind of a fucking woman, man. This is why King Solomon said, out of 1,000 women I found none, out of 1,000 men I found but one. Okay, because you can find a good man out of many. You can find a good woman because they always want what they cannot have. All right, what's not destined for them, and they don't have any sense to think. All right, they don't use their brain because wisdom wasn't given onto a woman. All right, this is Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. It says, "All wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her." To kill 50 people plus because you wanted to sell tamales. Goddamn. You know, you got Esau. You know what I'm saying? Him being a serial killer made more sense than that. You know, I was watching one video where this Edomite was killing prostitutes. And he got mad because he only had 49. Like, damn, 49, I wanted to kill 50 of them bitches. You know? This woman, she killing people and selling tamales with them. You know, but see, you would never think that a woman would do some shit like that. This is why you gotta stop looking at women as these innocent fucking creatures that will never do no wrong. They do the most wrong. Sin was brought into the world through a woman. Okay? Alright, as a matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Alright. 20. It is right here. I need to keep reading down so I can. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24. It says, "Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die." You see that? You keep giving these wicked ass women a pass, but look at what they do. You know, killing your mother, you know, causing these men to go off to do you like that, because that didn't happen without cause. She did something. All right, period, point blank. She did something. Killing people and feeding them to people. That's some extreme wickedness, man. That's extreme. All right, and that just goes to show you that hey, these women are bugged the hell out. It's best to just at the point that we are, it's just best to wait for the Lord to bring a woman to you, because the way things are right now, you can't even trust a woman. You know, if you got to get a woman, hey, go ahead and pay for it and leave it alone. You know, but you shouldn't be trying to look for love right now in the times that we're living in, man, because who knows, man, that woman could do something to you. You know, a woman will sleep, a demonic-ass woman will allow you to bang her back out, get you to fall asleep and trust her, and then you wake up in the morning robbed. You wake up in the morning with all your stuff gone, okay? So it's best not to even trust these women out here, man, you know, and just keep in mind that things are going to get hard out here. Things are going to be horrible. And the last thing you're going to want to trust is a fucking woman, okay? Because these women are going to be out for themselves, all right? So, you know, hey, with that, I'm going to end it off by giving all praise going on to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Ba'Papadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostle, great millstone, to the next time I can say shalom.